Hi guys, I just wanted to do a little video because lots of people have been asking me how did I come to day trading. I have done numerous things in my life. If you've seen my blog or my Twitter, my blog is cjanetrade.com and Twitter is Jane_YUL. You'll see I've run marathons, I'm a yoga instructor, I've worked in the banking industry, insurance, I've worked in the restaurant world, I've worked in aviation, so I've worked through all sorts of different avenues, and I learned about trading originally from my parents. I grew up, they were value traders, they would read the Wall Street Journal at the table, so I knew what a PE ratio was, and I'd be looking at the little symbols, I'd be asking them questions about it, just a curious little kid. Little did I know that that would be my future, and so I was always doing value trading, and in 2000 I was working at Smith Barney and I received my Series 7. And I was in the office where the WorldCom crash happened, and it was devastating to see how these people had margined off of their stock options, and then the stock crashed in value and they were underwater, they lost their homes, they lost all sorts of things like that. So my life took a twist. I decided I didn't want to be a broker working and dealing with other people's money, and I went forward into the restaurant world, real estate, and aviation, which is where I met my husband. So once we had our first child, which was back in August of 2014, I was thinking, you know what, I really want to have a job where I can be home to provide income for our family and be there present for our daughter. So I thought, you know what, my husband had reminded me I had a great value trade where I took a $25,000 investment in American Airlines when it was bankrupt, and it turned into $250,000. So for all those people out there curious to know what my initial starting account was day trading, I was blessed to have had that great value trade, and I was able to use that money to start day trading. But my husband had reminded me, you know what, you're searching for a job, why don't you go back and study trading? You know, you're so good at it, maybe you can go forward and you can be a day trader. So I thought, yeah, you know, I really want to be more proactive. I want to be at it day to day, not long term, boring, just let the money sit there and work for itself. So I ran across Tim Sykes' site and started out in his challenge program February of 2015. And my daughter was 6 months old at that time. So I was trying to do everything, juggle being a mom, juggle studying, and day trading. Well, being a mom won. I quickly didn't follow the rules. I didn't cut my losses early, or even when I had a limit order in and I'd run upstairs to go take care of my daughter, it wouldn't execute. So I thought, you know what, I need to put this aside until I have time. So I waited until September of 2015, and once our daughter was in daycare, I went ahead and I took the time to really study intensely, study the DVDs, wake up every day, watch the market action, and paper trade. Paper trading was probably one of the best things that I did, because then I could see what was working for me. What strategy was I best at? And at that time, I also started to journal in Excel what happened to stocks that were oversold. And I started to see a pattern. I started to see reversals that were happening on oversold stocks. And it's no wonder that that's what I do. I'm a bargain shopper in life, and that's what I do with stocks. So I look for the oversold stocks that are at an extreme, and I really go ahead and I look for the point at which it's not going to sell off anymore, somewhat the bottom, as everyone would say. Try to get in there, and then I let it go back up and I catch it on the way up. As far as trading, that's really how I came to day trading, and it was basically January of 2016, once I started to have confidence and consistency in my trades, that I positioned larger. And you'll see on Profitly that I also had pretty much a parabolic chart, one that you want to see if you want to short. That's pretty much what my profits have been since January of 2016. I also have to thank Ross Cameron for his trading room, because I stumbled across his trading room and I learned a little bit more different style from the multiple traders that they have in there. But most importantly, I found trade ideas, software that I absolutely love. Trade ideas is great because it's customizable no matter what your strategy is. And I really enjoyed the software. All the links for my blog, Twitter, everything are all down below. So if you guys are interested, just check them out. And I'll be blogging again tomorrow night, Thursday night, and of course I appreciate all the feedback that you all give me, because hearing from you inspires me just to continue to help others learn. I try to give back what I didn't have when I was learning, and I think open experiences, positives and negatives, will help you learn. Have a great day, guys.